Hey, can February march?
No. But April may.
I'm Liv.
I'm Shane, and welcome to Warrior Weekly. The Maine West speech team ended their season at the IHSA sectionals at Downers Grove South High School. Sam Rubio advanced to the finals in original comedy. Congrats to Sam and the entire speech team on a great season.
Last week, Spanish National Honor Society held a fundraiser called the Pulsera Project. Students sold handmade bracelets and bags from small artists in Central America, and the money raised went directly back to the artist. Thanks to all who supported.
And now to Kaylee for a sports update.
What's up, Warriors? It's Kaylee, and welcome to this week's Sport Update. Congrats to Davian Tay on the boys basketball team for being selected for the 2024-25 CSL All-Conference team. On February 18th, Davian scored 46 points in a single game, breaking the Maine West record. Congrats to Peter Greco for qualifying for IHSA State Wrestling. Girls varsity basketball ended this season in the regional semifinals. Thank you, Ella and Noelle, for your dedication to the team over the past 4 years. Congrats to Maine West throwers Lucas, Patrick, Colin, and Brody for their outstanding performance at Rolling Meadows on Friday the 14th. That's all for this week's sports update, and to check in with the boys track team.
January 21st was the first day of practice for our Maine West track and field athletes. Practice is held every day after school from 3:30 to 5 right in this field house. We interviewed Coach Hassman and a fellow athlete about how they feel about the first day of the season and what to expect at practice.
Well, the first week of the season has been outstanding. It's nice to have the family back together, see all the returning athletes, and I look forward to the weeks ahead, spending lots of time together and developing our skill sets.
First day of practice, I think, went well as a team. We see a lot of talent that we could work with in the future. Overall, I think we're going to have a good season. A lot of the guys have been putting in the work in the off season, and it's been a good start in general.
Practice is structured for the categories of athletes that are our competitors. We have our larger athletes that are in the throws, practice their specific skills. Our distance guys practice their specific skills, getting miles, and then our sprinters and jumpers work their explosive skill sets. So it's like 3 mini classes within each practice.
In addition to such an exciting start of the indoor season, we also asked about any expectations for the rest of the indoor season, as well as how he feels about the upcoming outdoor season and what is in the near future.
Well, the indoor season is a long one, and it's important that we develop our skills each day. We take care of our bodies, and we teach each other the technique so that when we get outdoors, we are ready to rock and roll. Once indoor season ends, indoor season is more of an informal type of an experience. When we get outdoors, that is the IHSA State Series, and then things get real and become very competitive, and we get to find out how we stack up against all of our competition, and it's so enjoyable to be outdoors.
This is Isaiah for WMTH, signing out.
The Maine West Fine Arts Department hosted their annual Empty Bowls Chili Cook-Off on February 20th. To tell you more is Karen Orozco.
Maine West held a chili cook-off for staff and teachers during all lunches on February 20th to support the Empty Bowls project. This project was made possible by Ceramics Club and class students.
This event is the Maine West Chili Cook-Off and also Empty Bowls charity event. The chili cook-off is for teachers. Whoever wants to make chili can make it, and then they get to rate and have a fun little time. And Empty Bowls is for the ceramics kids, mainly advanced ceramics and design, so level 3, and also Ceramics Club.
Students in Ceramics Club and Ceramics and Design advanced in AP made bowls both with wheel throwing and hand building. They did it after school as well as during class throughout the year from like September until just now.
For $20, Teachers got chili and a bowl made by ceramic students. Miss Lahart and her students agreed that this chili cook-off is more than just a lunch for teachers.
The proceeds will go towards the Display and Self-Help Pantry.
It gives back to the community, and it also gives us great experiences, bonding. Me personally, I've been doing this event for 3 years now. I have helped run it. I have eaten some of the chili. So it's just a great time for anybody involved in ceramics and all the teachers.
The chili cook-off event raised over $700, and the winning chili was cooked by Miss Franson. This is Karen Orozco from WMTH News.
And now, to this week's episode of the Maine Minute, featuring our school's announcements in a minute or less.
Welcome to this week's episode of the Maine Minute. Ramadan is coming up. Join MSA on Thursday, February 27th after school in C201 for a presentation to learn about Ramadan and fasting. This is open to all students and staff. Everyone is welcome, so bring your friends. Math team meets today at 3:15. Esports club meets today at 3:30 in E107. Art club meets tomorrow at 3:30 in C120. Computer science club and video game club meet tomorrow at 3. Tech crew meets from Monday to Thursday after school behind the auditorium from 3 to 6 p.m. Orchestra Chamber is hosting a music night at the library from 6 to 8 p.m. All students and staff are invited to Batman Open Gym Friday mornings in February from 6:30 to 8 a.m. in Spec Gym. Please enter through door 37. After 7 a.m., enter through the bus concourse. That's all for this week's episode of the Maine Minute.
Thanks for watching this week's episode of Warrior Weekly.
See you next week.